играл в первую часть, которая выходила, по-моему, в 2008, если я не ошибаюсь. Вот. Сейчас вышла новая игра, уже на другом совершенно движке, в другом качестве, поэтому будем посмотреть. То есть игрушка достаточно, я надеюсь, что интересная, потому что основана на произведениях Говарда Лавкрафта. Не скажу, чтобы он для меня лично был какой-то супер топовый писатель, но в принципе, мне кажется, будет интересно. События происходят в 24 году прошлого века. Так. Если я безумен, это благо. А вон внизу. Богам смешны попытки людей сохранять рассудок перед лицом неизбежной смерти. Говард Филипп Лавкрафт. Ну, как арка начинается прям, да? Такой арка Duration. Ну чё, ну акула. Почему игру позиционируют как супер страшную? Ну, будем надеяться, сейчас будет интересно. Вот, играем мы за детектива, так же, как и в прошлой части. О, классика. Для передвижения используйте васт. Я не знал, что это надо делать. Так, размытие движения у нас. Надо убрать эту херню, я терпеть не могу размытие движения. Яркость. А чё нету? Нету размытия. Короче, оно по умолчанию стоит. Черт. Меня просто вот эта херни укачивает. Обычно в реале у меня такое состояние, когда я подпитый хожу где-нибудь. Поэтому, ну жесть просто. Так, графика, конечно, приятненькая. Ну. Действие на чё? На какую кнопку? Короче, вот. Нормальные герои типа всегда идут в обход. Да, куча всяких эффектов. Туманы, муары. Вы не можете взаимодействовать с определенными предметами, пока не осветите их. Ну, а сейчас вообще амнезия какая-то началась. И что тут у нас? Иди на свет, прими свет. Болторез. Ну, понятно, болторезом надо сейчас разрезать эту херню. Ты последуешь за мной. Так, я еще там не все осмотрел, по-моему. Может, тут пистик какой-нибудь захудалый лежит. Освещение, конечно, очень прикольно сделано. Прямо нравится. Если бы вот это не размытие движения еще, вообще была бы красота. Ой, смотрите, Вилли здесь.
choose. Behold. Everything has already been written. But perhaps you will attempt to change your destiny.
О, тентакули. В голову стреляй, дебил. Жесть. Короче, надо настройки поменьше сделать. Тени, нах. Не надо нам тени. О, размытие пропало. Детективное агентство Пирса. Посмотреть дневник. Где там Джей у нас? Врач может сколько угодно твердить, что лекарства от воспоминаний мне больше не нужно. Я знаю, что они вернутся, если я перестану принимать таблетки. Наверное, однажды утром я просто не проснусь. Несмотря на лечение, я снова слышу голоса в своих снах. Но теперь они новые, незнакомые. Голоса словно доносятся из древней бездны. Что за безымянная тварь взывает ко мне? О, интересно. Пирс. Угу. Вот у нас древо скиллов. Медицина, оккультизм. Это что, расследование, психология, поиск. И сила, ясно. Выпить или не выпить? Вот в чем вопрос. Конечно же мы жиранем. Пьяный персонаж всегда веселее.
Been a while since I jotted down something other than my nightmares.
Так, предметы. Моя старая зажигалка. Dark Water. Нет информации. Прокачивать ничего нельзя. Правильно, заткнись. Так, здесь...
Natural sciences, linguistics, archaeology. A good old story of blackmail.
Раскрытое дело. Старая добрая история шантажа в подпольном баре. Так, у меня мобила звонит. Где там? СМС-ка пришла. Голосовое сообщение.
I'm listening.
Are you Edward Pierce, private investigator contracted by the Wentworth Detective Agency?
That's correct.
Hello, Mr. Pierce. I'm Lucy Sherifield, in charge of investigating.
Отдел кадров агентства Wentworth.
I'm calling because of a problem with your file. A fire has destroyed some of our documents.
Is that right?
I'm so very sorry, but I have to collect your personal information.
Ну, сейчас посмотрим. Это же только начало. Так, распределите очки персонажа. 8 очков. Можно силу поднять. Красноречие, поиск. Давайте красноречие. Ну, как оно... Все, короче.
Thank you for this information, Mr. Pierce. Our files will still be up to date. And on a related matter, may I raise a sensitive
Могу ли я
question?
задать нескромный
What's wrong?
вопрос?
As you know, we wish to closely monitor the progress of our contractors. And it would seem you've been accepting fewer new cases.
Work is scarce.
Mr. Pierce, you know as well as I do, there's never been more investigative work than now.
But are those cases worth it?
Блин,
Now,
чё
show
болтать?
yourself worthy of the work. Mr. Pierce, you still...
Короче, работайте лучше, а то мы вас
I'm coming.
из агентства.
Sir, I came here on the advice of a person whom I hold in high esteem, and I must say that I expected anything but a drunkard's lair.
You're free to leave anytime, sir.
Do you know to whom you speak?
Stephen Webster, industrialist and art collector. All of Boston knows you.
Tell me, Mr. Pierce, are you capable of handling a new case, or are you simply a deadbeat inebriate?
Я тебе сейчас в лицо стрельну.
It means you're desperate.
Nobody believes me. They take me for an old fool. Sarah, my little girl. She is dead. Even you must know of her. She was Sarah Hawkins.
The painter? Yes. Everyone knows her work.
The police accuse her of killing her family. They all died in a fire. Sarah, her husband, and Simon, my grandson.
I can't do anything for a woman who is already dead.
Find out the truth. They say she was mad, but I
Товарищи
know that's
подписывают
a lie.
расследовать
She would
смерть
never have
дочери
done
этого
such a
магната.
thing.
But if you have no proof...
I've brought all that I have. Look. I want you to look carefully at this painting. Tell me all the assumptions that come to mind.
Что вы видите на картине?
What am I supposed to find?
Tell me if this is the work of madness. Or if, on the contrary, you manage to detect some logic, a rationality to follow so that I may understand it.
Is that all you want from me?
Yes, please.
All right. I'll look at your picture. That's all you've got? The painting?
I placed a file on your desk. It contains everything I have on the affair.
Давай посмотрим.
What's this symbol on the man's chest? It's as if Sarah Hawkins breathed a message into it. A warehouse on Darkwater. Some sketches
Склад
of the
36,
Hawkins family.
Darkwater. Члены семьи погибли,
Rather
пожар начался в столовой. Полиция заключила, что это был несчастный случай. Но при этом в отчете упоминается, что Сара Хокинс была психически неустойчива. Газетная вырезка рассказывает о браке Сары Хокинг и Чарльза Хокинса, бизнесмена с острова Дарквотер. Они ведут затворническую жизнь на удаленном острове со своим сыном Саймоном.
So,
Ну и чё?
Mr. Pierce, what do you make of these elements?
The meaning could be exactly as it appears. I think your daughter is sending you a message.
That's what I believe, too. It was 3 months ago that I received the call from the police telling me of my daughter's death. And yet a short while after, this painting was delivered to my home. The painting is linked to this case, can't you see? You must find the meaning behind all this.
Так.
The
Узнать о
sender's
складе
label
36.
mentions Warehouse 36.
That's right. It came with Sarah's last painting.
And you think your daughter could have been the sender?
That is what you must find out. Go to Darkwater. Find Warehouse 36.
Darkwater? Never heard of the place.
В
Where is that?
Дарквотере
It's a
происходили,
small,
по-моему,
remote island off the coast of Boston.
большая
Sarah
часть
lived there with
событий
her
из книг
son and her
Лавкрафта.
husband.
I suppose you want to ship me off there.
Darkwater holds the secret regarding my daughter, Mr. Pierce. You must uncover it.
You must tell me if what the police suggest about the mental state of your daughter is true.
No. Sarah had visions. Everyone knew that. She never would have hurt a fly. She only thought she saw things.
Saw things? What do you mean by that?
I never knew what she meant by that. My daughter was an enigmatic figure, Mr. Pierce. You must find out the truth about her life and death.
The sender's label mentioned...
That's right.
And you think...
That is what... Go to
Her husband was a big deal on the island. I believe you are right, sir.
I am aware of... I believe there is more...
I think I'm beginning.
I'm willing to do...
Quiet down. An artist dies with her family in a house fire. Your only clue is a sort of...
Correct.
Which you don't totally deny.
Find that warehouse. Find out the truth regarding Sarah Hawkins' death. You'll be handsomely compensated.
All right. I'll take the case. I'll go to Darkwater and look into the death of your...
Thank you, Mr. Pierce. I didn't expect any less coming from a man in your situation.
Something's queer. But it's not like I have a choice.
Почему всем персонажам такие голоса мощные делают?
I think I've got a book on the North Atlantic. Oh.
Учебная медицина.
No doubt find some information on this island. I used to be an avid reader. The Wentworth Agency doesn't attract top-notch cases. Married woman runs off with her girlfriend. The husband couldn't understand it.
Замужняя женщина сбегает с подружкой. Да, это позорно, что жена так изменила чуваку. Это одно из дел.
I should get rid of all this stuff.
Ну, что за фотки странные? Это какие-то расследования его. Так, ну что? Идем на улицу. Узнайте про остров Darkwater, хорошо?
I wonder why I still take these things.
Снотворное. О, взял эти таблетки. Надо еще жирануть. На синюю голову, думается, легче, наверное. Детективам особенно. Тем более у меня герой пьяница, судя по всему. Надо же как-то отыгрывать роль. Что там по радио? Давайте фараона послушаем. Че, я джентльмен без шляпы на улице выйду? Сейчас чуть ли не викторианская Англия, как без шляпы. Так, Пирс взял дело Хокинсов. Проклятую художницу обвиняя в том, что устроила пожар, который убил ее вместе со всей семьей. Единственная улика — страшная картина, которую она отправила отцу. На транспортной этикетке был указан адрес склада, расположенного в доках острова Darkwater. Именно с этого места Пирс и начал расследование. То есть я типа уже в Darkwater. Тут говорящее название на самом деле. Darkwater — это переводится дословно как темная вода. Ну, это кораблик плывет. Баркасик такой. Focus Home Interactive Presence. Козёл. Люди выбили. Игра от Cyanide Studio.
We're almost there.
Ну и остров. Call of Cthulhu. Первая часть была мощная, мне прям понравилась. Ну, не первая часть, предыдущая игра. То есть там был и экшен, и хоррор, и триллер, и расследование. Не было вот этого колеса диалогов, вот этой нудятины, когда надо разговаривать со всеми, перебирать все варианты. это не очень мне нравится. Я люблю, что вон... Если ужас, то должно быть оружие, чем не отбиваться, иначе смысл. А вот это бегание типа Outlast, если будет, я расстроюсь. Оставайся на борту, сейчас ребята разгрузятся. Что-то не так с этой пристанью. Напоминает Новолитовский мост.
Why, thank you, Captain Fitzroy.
So, what wind brought you?
Does the Hawkins case mean anything to you?
A sad story that we would all prefer to forget. Charles Hawkins may have been a landlord.
А вот эта сцена напоминает вообще Morrowind.
And his wife, Sarah Hawkins.
A nice young woman and a great painter. What a tragedy.
Что-то...
You know what? Go have a drink at the Stranded Whale. What you need is a good pick-me-up. Mitchell may
Да,
not be
надо
very
еще
welcoming,
зарануть.
but his bar holds a surprise for you. As for me, you'll find me at the Harbor Master's office. If it's the Hawkins family that brings you here, I have
Все
a
дома
pile of
каким-то мхом
documents that should
поросли.
interest you.
Understood. I'm going for a look around the docks.
Так, ну что, идем. Пошли послушаем.
Let the police do their work. Hey, Sullivan, can't you go any faster?
О, где Салливан? Где Салливан? Вот этот лысый хер Салливан. Вы че, мать ваша?
But it's only...
Не, это херовый Салливан. Это, короче, паршивая овца семьи Салливана.
The same goes for you, sir. Move along.
I'm looking for this address. Where?
Ah.
I didn't introduce Edward Pierce, private.
In any case, I can't...
You can't?
Oh, no. Now,
You can't understand. You're not sailors. It's a sign. There's
Не, ну
something
Салливан
coming.
это полный пиздец.
Something real bad.
Салливан, давай поговорим, я тоже Салливан.
Put that beast back in the water, you shysters. You're crazy.
Cops, they can't understand.
А он типа пытается кита утащить вниз. Ну ты капец.
Listens to us anyway.
Человек хрен.
Oh yeah. He's gonna get us into trouble.
The blood is just beginning to coagulate. It died a short time ago. Only a
Кто-то кита мог
specialist
пожевать.
killed it.
Don't put that beast back in the water, you shysters. You're crazy.
you can see that I'm busy, can't you?
You
That's
can't
no way to
understand.
treat
You're not
an old man.
sailors. Oh yeah. It's a sign. There's something
Вот эти
coming.
двое братья, по-моему.
Something real bad.
Don't put that
А
beast
это его
back in the
женщина,
water,
судя
you
по всему.
shysters. You're crazy.
They're cops. They can't understand.
Damn stupid idiots.
Forget it. Nobody listens to us anyway.
Салливан, блядь. Жесть. Да, мне тут, судя по всему, не рады.
Hey, be careful. Let's get him another drink. He's dry.
In my bar, we don't serve troublemakers.
You saw what happened. He's the troublemaker.
Oh, you're a true mainlander. A real princess. You strut around with your la-di-da ways, and
Прямо
then, as soon as
зачатки
the pressure
РПГ на
rises,
колесе
you start
диалога.
squealing.
Красноречие,
You don't
сила.
have what it takes to drink my whiskey. You got to earn it.
I'm here for information, not for a fight.
I prefer it that way. Speak then. I reserve the right to answer or not.
Чуть даже головой помотать не могу. Так,
Do you know where
числа
this place is?
36.
Where?
The Hawkins warehouse. If I were you, I wouldn't hang around there.
Why
А,
not?
вон, hang around.
First off,
Как
there
будто
were
со
rumors.
Средней Америки.
Sailors from around
Техаса
screams,
откуда-нибудь.
that sort of thing.
Screams.
And that's not all.
But all anything
Какая-то
else.
чертовщина в этом складе, короче.
The stranded whale.
What can I tell you? The name, it reminds us when our whalers left for long.
It was a
Типа
tough
бой.
time, all the same.
But steeped in...
What can you tell me?
We all knew she was famous on the mainland, and
Her style made her famous.
yeah, well, it wasn't... We saw them in the papers, and we said to ourselves,
So they made you feel
you need to see them.
Так,
her vision.
Way I see it.
What do you mean?
Do you still trust the truth?
I've got what I need.
Anything else?
What can you tell me about it?
We all knew
Yeah.
then.
I've got what I need.
Anything else?
I didn't expect to find what's the source.
You mean our source of supply wouldn't...
I'll tell nobody.
She'd know anything else?
Captain Fitzroy told me about a little pit.
Oh, yeah?
Oh, come on.
Drinking it here is a privilege. Anything else?
That'll be all for now.
короче, мне не нальют.
Do you like our song?
We're true sirens.
We may not be pros, but we give it all we've got. That's true. It's a reminder of the time when we were still fishing for whales off Darkwater Island.
I've never heard this song.
Only people from here know.
It's a local...
Watch what...
That catch, Satan.
Ah.
Weird.
Without it, the whole of Darkwater would have died. It's true.
What report?
The one that's framed right behind you. Our grandparents tasted it.
Dang it.
What brought...
The whale. They all...
You exhaust...
You could say that, yeah. Until the
One of them.
eggs.
I bid you farewell.
Good night. So long.
Что за заметка?
The
Читаю.
miraculous catch.
Сыла возвращается в
Apparently,
порту, спаси
The
Дарквотер
most
от голода.
significant event of the last 80 years.
Бутылочку ворманишь, мне это даст, что ли? Так, вон ботан сидит какой-то.
Nightmares. Can hear things and voices whispering. Will follow its reader and appear at various locations, gifted with its own consciousness, until it finds a new reader.
Написано Либерло.
Ah, that's it. Maybe we should let him take it. No. No.
Ничего не
The risks
понятно,
are
он
too
сосед.
high. It's a book
Пойдем
after
тику
all.
поклеим
What you looking at, stranger?
на твои титьки.
I've rarely seen a woman who can hold her liquor so confidently.
What gives you the right to judge me?
It was a...
So what? Let me drink. I told you to beat it.
Неправильно выбрал диалог. Ну ладно, хрен с тобой. Говорите с Фицджеральдом. Кто такой Фицджеральд? Бармен? Тут, значит, психушка на острове. Так, поговори со мной,
You
Юля.
again.
I read the article on interesting local...
Don't get it into your head. On that day, the biggest whale ever, they saved...
What can you tell
Что-то я
me?
не
We all
узнал
knew
про
that.
Сару.
I've got what I need.
Anything else?
Видимо, надо еще найти
That'll
что-то.
be all for...
Пойдем к капитану. Не хотят разговаривать со мной местные.
Broken. This place seems half abandoned. I wonder what Captain Fitzroy has got to say about this woman, Cat.
Кэт. Что за Кэт? Угу. Перед тем, как говорить, пойдем смотримся.
This man and Fitzroy could be twins.
Похож на Фицроя, но у него одна нога, а у Фицроя две ноги, насколько я видел.
What a macabre souvenir.
А вот и нога его. Гарпун. Гарпунное ружье. А вот гарпун. Ну, давай поговорим, чувак. А, надо
I
подойти.
brought out the Charles Hawkins cargo manifests. They're on the table next to you. But in truth, you're likely to be disappointed. When you're done, come join me on the deck.
Где там записки эти? А, вон.
These manifests are signed by Charles Hawkins.
Прочитать можно только несколько дат, несколько цифр, прочее содержимое аккуратно вымарано. Ну и чё, смысл мне в этой документации? Пошли на палубу.
From here, I see everything that goes on in the harbor. The hard-working lives of my sailors, even the antics of these walls.
It's you who lays down.
Oh, I wouldn't go that far. Tell me what I can do to help you.
Your manifests have been...
Yeah, I saw that. I don't remember having come.
And why obliterate the dates, as well as the...
You mean that the...
I know that Charles Hall and the island...
Indeed. We special...
So where did...
Well, from what... Although, these...
With whom? I'm looking for...
Look, it's right there. The warehouse is opposite the jetty. You can't miss it.
Вон он склад, здоровое здание.
Understood.
You know who the building belongs to, don't you?
It belonged to the...
Precisely.
I think that somebody here... I was looking at your...
Ah,
Interesting. I thought it was you.
and for good reason.
Your father.
John
No,
Fitzroy.
it's-
His wooden leg is here.
I'm just back from the dead killer.
Ah, us men of us.
Killer whales don't have
могло
many.
быть?
That's true. But,
Give it a try.
have you heard about trenches that plunge into the earth?
You're talking... The police took the...
You've got to understand.
I think that was... Who says that whatever
You think...
to look into the real cause? The miraculous...
Not at all. It's an episode. Go read the story. It's displayed.
I found a threatening...
What? I don't mind you...
Are you being black...
Not exactly, no.
With any success?
I wouldn't. But she terrifies...
Can you not do anything?
Don't you worry.
I shall be on my way.
So come back and see me when you've got something new.
Здесь у нас улики. Чарльз Хокинс это муж Сары Хокинс. Труп. Ну и сынуля тоже труп. Рой Митчелл, владелец бара Кит на мели. Джеймс Фицрой, капитан Харибды. А ладно, что тут по уликам? Что-то маловато улик. Художница нарисовала портрет. То есть, если брать, что это она, это ее сын, то вот это, наверное, муж ее. Ну-ка, про мужа что известно. На острове Дарквотер Чарльз Хокинс был знаменитостью. Вырос в семье судовладельца и много путешествовал. Во время поездки в Париж познакомился с Сарой Хокинс. Они полюбили друг друга и поженились. Затем Хокинс забрал ее на удаленный остров Дарквотер. Ну и потом сын родился. Ясно. Проникните на склад 36. Ну, пошли посмотрим.
Shysters, you're crazy.
They're cops. They can't understand.
You didn't tell me that the warehouse I was looking for was right in front of us.
Because its owner is dead. And I don't want to see you. Now, please.
Don't put that beast back in the water, you shysters. You're crazy.
What could have done so much damage?
You can't understand. You're not sailors. It's a sign.
Чувак, не лови тут рыбу. Тут рыба волосатая и с ногами.
You live here?
Why did you do...
We saw what you did to St. Brent.
Yeah, we'll teach you... Our belief.
That's irrelevant.
That's what you...
There's you, our beloved statue, and then those two bozos behind us. Wait, now that I think about it...
Quieter.
What brings you to...
That statue
What do you mean?
You wouldn't be looking...
St. Brent until those
peculiar.
Yeah.
It's not because it doesn't...
Isn't it a bit of...
We got nothing.
Fitzroy gives us a few chores every now...
So?
The two guys behind you. What are they guarding?
The bootleggers.
They're protecting their...
They really do. They're more scared of Cat.
If only...
Короче,
Is it Cat who's shaking down?
Oh, hold on.
Nothing...
I've taken enough of your time.
Well, see?
No, if it gets out, I'll have serious problems with you-know-who.
How could you be dumb enough to leave the entrance to the warehouses unguarded?
Keep your voice down. Why not go and shout at the cat while you're at it? I don't want to end up with her little knife under my throat.
It's a stiletto, you idiot. And with that smell on
Какая-то
your breath,
опасная
I don't
тёлка.
give much chance anyway.
Как же мне проникнуть на склад,
Who's this guy?
если там Кэт хранит бухло?
You better keep it shut. What's with you wandering around?
We saw you talking. Go die of thirst, a lot of...
I've got to get inside.
Oh, yeah?
She sent me to see who...
I don't know.
You got no proof to back up your claims. And I'd advise...
What's with you?
We saw you. Go die of...
What happened to...
What makes you think
We're bootleg.
Who do you think?
What do I know?
The sailors.
Who else?
So who...
Are you everybody?
I've just...
Let's just... And we'll...
Cat.
Вы работаете на Кэт?
She's the boss.
Shut up, you dummy.
She must be quite intimidating if she can make...
She redid this.
I hope you had a good dentist.
No, you don't understand. She really cut him a new smile.
But he only smiles with the left cheek.
I've got to enter the...
No, it's very simple.
I don't give a damn about...
And we don't give a damn about...
I bid you, gentlemen. If I can't get rid of those two, I'll
Прорваться
have
не
to look for another
получилось.
way.
Пойдем побазарим с этой Кэт. О,
Where do
это
you
же
think you're
Салливан.
going?
А, нет, это констебль Эндрюс.
I thought...
That's true.
So what are you doing? What more?
Not much more than they were all burnt.
The whole...
Don't get it into your...
What do you mean by...
The only one left there. He can be unpredictable. Especially...
Is he a danger?
No, he's in his own home.
Так, нужно с Сайлосом поговорить. Он остался единственным в живых после пожара. Интересно. Я думал, это хоррор будет, а это квест какой-то. Вон еще два голубка сидят.
We're no longer at home on our own island.
Calm down. It's not worth the effort.
I told him, that flunky, that he'll see what a real sailor has in his belly.
If you continue like that, everyone will see what you've got in your belly.
I hope so. I hope they don't forget the lesson. Me? I'm not scared of some girl.
I mean they're going to cut you open, you idiot. Calm down.
Prohibition is just a joke around here. That suits me fine.
What? Another break?
One of those damn sailors came looking for trouble again. But he won't try again anytime soon. We gave him a good hiding.
So you said to yourselves that after such a feat, you could abandon your post.
It's just a little drink. We taught those guys a lesson.
We'll return right after. Just that standing guard in this alley makes your throat dry.
That fool Fitzroy can't keep his dogs on a leash.
I'll have to send him a more clear-cut message. I told you to beat it. I told you to beat it.
Не хочет разговаривать, суровая баба.
You again.
That'll be all for now.
Nightmares. Can hear things and voices whispering.
Чё за чел стоит на пирсе? Просто рыбачок. Надо найти какой-то другой способ попасть на склад. Вот у нас улица еще идет. Прогуляемся по ней. Надо найти скрытые предметы.
It looks like there's a way in under this grate.
Так, чтобы крутануть это колесо, мне надо залезть наверх.
I could use this old winch to lift the grating.
Но нет рукоятки. Значит, надо идти покопаться в мусоре, чтобы найти рукоятку. Сука, это квест. Блин, не люблю квесты. Надо думать там. Что же это? А, это
This
рукоятка.
handle will be perfect for the winch.
Ну. Так, настройки управления. Как зажигалку выключить? Свет. Средняя кнопка мыши. Да что за бред? Где опция крутить?
A whale vertebra. If the newspaper clipping in the bar is true, this bone is a real fossil.
Краболовки. Почему он не крутит рукоять? Я же установил ее. Если установил рукоять, ее надо покрутить. Что за херня? Давайте еще посмотрим управление. Взаимодействие Е. Нажимаю на Е. Значит, что-то я не доделал. Хотя, по идее, ну, готова рукоятка. Ладно, пойдем походим еще. Может, что-то найду. Ну, логика отсутствует.
You saw what happened with those sailors. Don't hang around here unless you want trouble with the bootleggers.
I've seen the kind of messages they're You're not scared.
Of course I am. She's not interested. You, on the other hand.
This warehouse looks abandoned. Why does it interest them so much?
No doubt a question of you want to know more?
Good. I shall take my leave.
Поговорим с капитаном.
You're back again. What can I do for you?
Apparently
they're part of the...
And yet the place looks...
As a precaution, I suppose.
You mean that there's a way...
I couldn't tell you, but I think I can imagine what you've got in mind.
Ну, вот он дал наводку, что можно через каналью залезть. Блин, ну что за бред? Почему у меня не высвечивается, блядь, покрутить эту рукоятку? Может, у меня силы не хватает просто. Игра подразумевает, видимо, нелинейное прохождение. Если я не могу через канализацию, надо что-то другое придумать. Давай вот с тобой еще поговорим, бро.
You again. I told you to beat it.
No need to get worked up.
Well,
did you
I have an offer that could interest you.
Well,
I need you to keep them.
You send up. What's in it?
What would
There's only one.
For sure.
Liquor?
Exactly.
I'll try to.
Вот. Эти бухарики могут отвлечь охрану, но надо им дать бухло. Вот пошло РПГ, квест. Пошли, закажем бухла.
I told you to beat it.
Эй, человек.
You again.
Let's say I want to.
Let's say I don't want to sell.
Oh, come on.
Drinking it here is a privilege. Anything else?
What do you...
If I were you,
why not?
First off, sailor's green.
Screen.
And that's but off
Не
anything.
продает козлина мне бухло.
What can you
We all knew then.
Her style.
Yeah, we saw.
So they made
You need
her
wait.
what he
Deep.
I've got
Anything.
Captain Fitzroy.
Oh yeah.
Oh, come on.
Drinking it here is anything else?
That'll be all for now.
От хрена он с этим дебилом подрался. Куча начал квестов, на которые я не могу закончить.
You like? We made. That's true.
I heard the
And all they were made. You shouldn't. We're not there. It's your.
I bid you
Couldn't talk.
Подсобка.
He laughed. My God.
Я бы пообещал этим бухарикам пару бутылок со склада.
Forget it. Nobody listens to us anyway.
You didn't tell me that
Because
You can't
Don't put that beast back in the water,
Салливан, бро,
you
давай,
shysters. You're
помоги мне.
crazy.
They're cops. They can't understand.
Damn stupid idiots.
Все меня отшили, никто не хочет разговаривать. А, вон статуя этого покровителя. О, нихера себе, что я могу.
there. One bottle more or less.
Вот тебе бутылка. Какими-то иероглифами разрисовали. Святой Брэндон. Все, и похрен мне на вашу рукоятку, я нашел, что делать. Сейчас мы дадим бухарикам бухла, они отвлекут охрану, получат люлей, а я пройду внутрь. Чё прыгать не может персонаж? Я не понимаю. Я как будто в линейку играю.
So.
Возрадуйтесь,
Yeah, you'll like it.
пацанчики.
This bottle comes from their personal stock.
Ну,
Now sit back.
давай позырим. За бухло не жаль, короче, исхлопотать.
I don't feel well. Hey, where are you going?
Say that again.
Этот киданул его.
Sake that I didn't hear.
Ай, красавов. Второй сказал, что-то я нехорошо себя чувствую, и отвалил. Так, лестница наверх. А вот и вход на склад. Вот отсюда я должен был вылезти, по идее, но что-то ни хрена не получилось. А, лестница без ступенек, значит только одно место, куда я могу пойти.
Let's see.
Как он там в темноте что-то открывает, еще я не понимаю.
Shoot.
не
I'll have to find
открылось.
another way to get in.
Блин, вообще что за
Well,
жизнь?
well. A little mouse has got
Oops.
lost on our turf. You're not only inquisitive, you're also stupid. What gave you the crazy idea to come onto my turf?
This muddy alley is yours? Good for you. I've got work to do.
I don't think that you've quite understood the situation. I'll tell you how things work around here. I decide who comes in and who stays out. And anyone who doesn't respect my rules, I punish them.
Она как-то переигрывает.
Is your name Kat?
What of it?
Maybe we can come to an understanding.
Maybe. Or maybe not.
О! А девка-то боевая.
Get this joker out of here. He might have a little trouble walking on his own.
Жесть.
Don't worry.
I'm getting careless. I didn't see that coming. If I want to get into this warehouse, I'm going to have to deal with her.
No, please. My tongue got ahead of my senses, or something like that. Hey, tell him to calm down.
И вот сейчас, наверное, надо будет идти и крутить эту самую рукоятку. Хотя пойдем попробуем побазарить с ней.
Hey, Mitchell. A drink for our new friend. I owe you. You don't know how to fight, but at least you've got guts.
Yeah. Aching guts.
Huh. I've got them too. But you don't hear me whining like a pooch who's lost its leash. You didn't back down. It's something that I respect. So understand by that. If I catch you again, you'll carry a more permanent reminder of our encounter. Tell me, what brings you to Darkwater?
I'm investigating the deaths of the Hawkins family.
It's very nice of you to tell me the truth so openly. But it's also really stupid of you. You really don't seem to know the area. Let me give you a little advice. If you want to survive more than a day in this rat hole, avoid talking about them to the first people you meet.
I need to get into the Hawkins warehouse.
You're out of luck. It's on my turf.
It's precisely for that reason that I've come to see you.
Are you pulling my leg?
Think it over. I've seen what you're capable of. And you didn't miss me.
I accept the compliment. Well, I see you're serious.
Давай
To be honest,
добазаримся.
as long as it doesn't interfere with my business, I don't care. But I'll go with you, to make sure you don't stick your nose into things that don't concern you.
Sounds honest to me.
I'm not finished. If I do that for you, if I let you onto our turf to conduct your little affairs, you'll be indebted to me. And I guarantee that I always collect on what I'm owed.
Да, я
Think
буду
about
должен
it.
ей услугу.
I help you, you'll owe me a favor in return. Do you accept?
Если я сейчас соглашусь, она мне поможет, ну, наверное, заставит выбить бабки с этого капитана. Ладно,
Do I have a
согласен.
choice?
Oh, we always have one, detective. Follow me.
Nobody questions your authority here. I was given to believe that Fitzroy stood up to you.
That dope tried to save face in front of his sailors. They revere their brave captain as they do their old statues. But sooner or later, all statues get buried in bird shit. And nobody cares.
And the police? They do nothing to stop you?
The local cops? The cops drink like everyone else, sweetheart. They know where their interests lie. Apart from that pig-headed Bradley. I don't know whether to admire his stubbornness or to have pity on him.
Damn stupid idiots.
Forget it. Nobody listens to us anyway.
That's no way to treat an old man.
По-моему, у них
We saw
одинаковые
this guy
модельки.
poking around here.
It's fine. He's with me.
Oh. Okay.
Начало такое нудновато. Но я надеюсь, что дальше будет интересней. А то в первой части тоже вначале нудно, потом бах, сюжет, драйв, убегание. Давай я тебе подсвечу, детка. Нахрена она в свой склад открывает отмычкой?
That's how it's done. Do I still need to hold your hand? Or do you think you'll get by on your own now?
Don't overdo it.
Good. In that case, I'll leave you. I've done enough mothering for now.
Ugh, this place stinks. What is the connection between this place and the Sarah Hawkins case?
Что-то маленькое здание. Я думал, вон тот здоровый. Так. Чтобы войти на место происшествия, нажмите и удерживайте обе клавиши мышки.
The glass is shattered, like someone smashed it. Was it before or after the removal of these bandages? These painkillers were prescribed 3 months ago. Someone has been taking them since the time of the Hawkins death. It smells as bad as it looks. Is this one of Sarah Hawkins' paintings? What is this picture of Charles and Sarah Hawkins doing here?
Угу. Кто-то проснулся, полез к картине, снял бинты, разбил зеркало. Скорее всего, это муж Сары Хокинс.
I know how that feels.
Да, скорее всего, это муж, он выжил. Закон жанра.
Someone has settled in here.
And whoever it is has something to tell me about the Hawkins case.
Oops.
Is there anyone in there? You! Don't move! Detective Pierce. I told you to stay away from this warehouse.
You seem like a competent officer. We should help each other.
You're trying to manipulate me, Mr. Pierce. I hate to be taken for a fool.
All right, Inspector Lestrade. Let me take a more direct approach. Can you explain what this painting is doing here?
This strange portrait. Wait, I know it. It was in the Hawkins mansion when we came to investigate the fire.
So you confirm that it was removed from the crime scene? Interesting. I'd like to go and see the mansion now.
Of course. You want to go back along his trail? I'd like to understand how this painting made it to here. Come on. My car's parked down the way. Andrews, would you please shut the door?
Это не Салливан, это
Open your eyes,
Эндрюс.
damn it. This guy went right under your nose. God damn it. Her again. This case has nothing to do with you, Baker. Clear the passage or I'll shut you up for obstruction.
Officer Bradley, you've finally grown a pair. Too bad you're too fat to see them down there.
Why, you?
Come on, keep the smile. You don't want to force me to widen it.
Okay, I get it. Can we go to the mansion now?
I thought I'd straightened you out, mister. I am disappointed, but we'll meet again.
Is it far, this mansion?
Look behind you, at the top of the ridge.
Да, так это этот мент дебил. Машину
You see the
так
building?
поставил.
That's the Hawkins mansion. Come on, we got some driving to do.
Если тут нельзя стрелять, я прям буду дико разочарован. Вот у мента шрам на лице. Скорее всего, это вот Кэт, и ему несла порез. Кто-то наблюдает. Да, это точно же муж. Наверное.
Well, here we are, Hawkins mansion. The place has been abandoned since the fire. There's only old Winchester in his hut.
Старый Винчестер. Это Сэм или Дин там живет?
Your partner, Andrews, warned me against him.
You managed to get something out of that bum? I'll end up asking you for advice.
He talks too much. He inferred that old Silas was slightly unhinged.
That's not far off the mark, I suppose. But kinda unfair at the same time. You know, Silas Winchester has been working for Charles was like a son to him. So he's got nowhere to go. Is there anything else you want to ask me?
You're the one who looked at...
Don't think I was trying to hide it.
That's why you're so keen.
Yes. Anything else?
I don't believe...
It's a very old building, you know? Its foundations would probably date...
It's got nothing to do with Charles Hall.
Ha! So, since you already know it, it remains to be seen what they did with all their money. Let's go up there.
Какие-то варианты диалога можно открыть только если
I'll go with you.
прокачан.
Why not?
Ну, пошли со мной.
You can help.
Right. Let's go.
Сначала надо по округе всегда походить. Так, а вот и могила, наверное, Сары Хокинс и сына его.
Poor kid.
Саймон Хокинс.
Charles Hawkins'
Charles
grave.
Hawkins.
Who could have done this?
I told you. Silas Winchester is still watching over the Hawkins family.
I must say, it's pretty gloomy.
So, Detective.
Why were they...
I was given the belief.
Strange idea.
Mrs. Hawkins' father?
Let's go to the man.
Please give me a minute. I didn't expect to set foot back here after the burial. What kind of deranged individual would defile this sanctuary? And steal a burnt painting? I don't see Silas doing such a thing.
The flowers on Sarah Hawkins' grave are fresh. The old caretaker.
У нее свежие цветы, у этого расколотые, и у ребенка свежие. Неопределенно это муж. Блин, чуваки богатее были. Какой смысл селиться в какой-то жопе мира?
This entrance is still in use.
Whoa! Whoa!
Whoa!
You were trying to force the door, you nosy prick!
Easy, sir, all right? Put down the axe.
You know what we do with rubble like you? We gut them! Dump them into the ocean!
Whoa! You're Mr. Winchester. Lower that axe. Let's talk calmly.
I'll show you how we have it out on Darkwater.
Sarah Hawkins' father sent me here to investigate the death of his daughter.
Webster, huh? But me? I want the dead to rest.
Why would you not want me to help understand?
I've got nothing to hide. Nobody.
The police report describes a
Webster is as stubborn as an old mule.
He wants to restore the reputation.
The mansion isn't safe. You would break.
That's why you...
That's right.
And this door?
It's locked.
No one lives in... If you have a good...
There's vermin.
Vermin?
Yeah.
Right. This is what we're going to do. If there's nothing else to...
Right, go on then.
Let's see what more I can learn.
Залечил его на ключ. А вот его хижина. Видимо, если бы с Сайлосом поговорить, сначала я бы пришел сюда.
The poor wretch seems to spend the best part of his... I know a thing or two about solitude myself.
Ничего, просто трещина, дерево.
Pierce, shall we enter?
Let's take a look inside.
I'm with you.
Да, пошли. Главное, когда этот дед с топором на меня кидался, что-то я констебля не видел.
Follow me. I know the place. Who left this light on?
У меня тоже есть источник света.
The Last Supper of the Hawkins. What does this tell me? What kind of meat is this?
Ну это что за херня вообще-то у них на столе?
This place is for the head of the family, Charles Hawkins. The boy was probably here. Smashed his plate on the floor.
Малой уронил тарелку и батя взбесился-то.
Sarah Hawkins' plate. Why did she leave it untouched?
Вот так вот.
Something happened at this table. An argument?
Да. Малой, наверное, сказал, я эту херню есть не буду.
Hey, Pierce. Daydreaming again?
Working, officer. This dinner table tells us...
Well, we don't have all...
Let's see if I can find something.
Silas managed to bring the fire under control. But it was already...
The child's corpse left a trace. Where are the others? Was Charles Hawkins a heavy drinker? If the painting I found on the docks really came from here, how come it didn't burn? They had a fight. Why? Did Sarah Hawkins lose one of her shoes? How?
Скорее всего, он его придушил. А труп — это не его труп.
Did it stop at the time of the fire?
10 часов. Что-то я ничего не нашел, какую-то зацепку.
Did someone escape the fire? Blood. This lamp was thrown. This was no accident. This was a fight.
Сара кинула лампу в него.
A desperate attempt to flee.
Да, тогда это многое объясняет. И бинты.
And the boy.
So, Detective, what do you make of it?
I firmly believe this fire was more than just an accident.
Huh. What's your theory?
I think the Hawkins couple got into a fight.
You sure of that?
There's only one way to be sure.
I just ask that you don't disturb anything. If Chief West found out about what we're doing, I'd be in serious trouble.
This door is locked.
Какой-то странный пожар, дом наполовину целый. История медицины 18 века. Так, медицина прокачалась. Хорошо. Опять эти кровавые бинты.
These bandages are covered in dried blood. The same bandages that I saw in the warehouse on the docks. And given the bloodstains, I'd also say that it's the same person. This door is blocked from the outside. An original edition of Mary Shelley's Frankenstein, dated 1818. Moby Dick, Melville's classic. The epic battle between man and whale. Mandatory reading for any whaler, I guess. What do you know about Charles Hawkins' activities?
Well,
Что еще за галюник был?
Locked.
Судя по всему, да, это детская. Круглевская яркая.
A child's fort. From what threat was Simon protecting his world? Tom Sawyer. Mark Twain. Sarah must have read it to him. Sleeping pills. Strong for an 11-year-old boy. What was wrong with this family? What nightmarish vision could have inspired them? Simon's troubles went beyond family problems. That kid saw something. Something terrified him.
Кто-то видел, что его ужаснуло. Волшебник из страны Оз. А это тоже из волшебника страны Оз.
This door is locked. What will her room reveal about her? A barbiturate prescription from a certain Dr. Fuller. That's a massive dose. Was Sarah violent?
Открыл? Нет.
This padlock is too complicated for me.
if you're right, we should be able to find clues among the Hawkins' personal effects.
A book on the first inhabitants of the island. It seems they got here around the 14th century.
Did you hear that?
This place was falling apart long before the fire.
Что-то не так с этим бюстом.
What do you know about Charles Hawkins' activities?
Well, not much, to be honest.
блин, столько времени. Привет. Да, что-то я не пойму, почему-то такое качество картинки. Ладно, на этом закончим первую часть. Игра интересная, но где оружие, где все. Попозже попробую еще раз включить. Может получится поиграть уже. Вот, поэтому спасибо, что были на трансляции. Присоединяйтесь к следующей. Эту игру мы обязательно